I mean, meetings between China and the US are often quite contentious. These two countries have different ideologies in a number of areas. Those two men today spoke about a number of issues. They, of course, talked about what's happening in Hong Kong. They also talked at length about the South China Sea and Taiwan. Now, on the South China Sea, China very much sees this as an issue for the countries who are directly involved. China and its ASEAN partners are working together on drawing up a code of conduct to settle any territorial disputes that arise, and those discussions are ahead of schedule. That's something that's been welcomed by both China and its ASEAN partners. In the meantime, the US flies military aircraft and sails warships through disputed areas. They say in an effort to demonstrate freedom of navigation, but from China's point of view, they're simply provocative acts. That's something that was reinforced today by the Chinese Defense Ministry.
Regarding the South China Sea, Minister Wei reaffirmed China's commitment to protecting its territorial sovereignty and maritime interests in the South China Sea, as well as China's commitment to maintaining peace and stability in this area. China also urges the U.S. to stop displays of muscle in the South China Sea and to not provoke an escalation of tensions in the South China Sea.
Taiwan is a long-standing issue. Taiwan, of course, is an island off the Chinese mainland. And for a long time, Taiwan has claimed some sort of independent status. China's point of view, of course, is that it has no status of that nature. It's a part of China. It does get special concessions like Hong Kong under the One Country, Two Systems program. But China sees Taiwan as nothing more really than a wayward province, which at some point needs to be brought back into the Chinese fold. However, once again, the US takes a lot of action over this domestic issue. Currently, a bill is being put through the US Congress, which in simple terms offers favorable treatment to countries who deal with Taiwan directly and less favorable treatment to countries who follow the official Beijing line and deal with Beijing as the country as a whole. China thinks that this is completely inappropriate, sees this as a national issue, and the two men today, certainly Mr. Wei said today to his US counterpart that China will not tolerate any interference from outside in its internal affairs.